there's only one. And then he founded the church, and there's only one. Yeah, really. All the others are the inventions of men. Yikes. Oh my gosh, that priest is so arrogant. Dude, this ain't arrogant. It's factual history, Jack. It's so obvious. Does that mean God doesn't love people who aren't Catholic? Of course not. God loves everybody. Everybody. But truth is truth, man. Right? Just like if you heard me, and I apologize if I just go off here for a minute, because somebody needs to say this stuff. Like if people start saying 1 + 1 = 4, dude, you're an idiot. Right? You didn't make mathematics. It's objective. It's outside of you and me. Nobody with no matter how many PhDs they got behind their name can change this, okay? It was around before you were. It'll be around after you're gone. It's objective. You didn't create it. You got no rights to dork with it, tinker around with it, and try and change it. And if you do, you're a lunatic. You've lost your ability to use reason. Well, if that's true, even more true is moral truth. Moral truth. Right? Which the church, the Catholic Church, the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church, is the one who has it in its fullness. People may call me arrogant, but see, this is what Jesus Christ died for, to give to you and your children. This is what the saints died for, to give to you and your children. Really. The truths of the Catholic Church in matters of faith and morals are more true than mathematics. They can't change. They're applicable to every generation, everyone, and they will never change. In matters of faith and morals, because it can't. See, when I was becoming Catholic, I heard so many people saying stuff like, oh man, I can't wait to get a new pope because he'll change things. He will allow contraception and abortion, and women will become priests and this, that, and the other. Look, man, if that's what you want, I'm going to pray with you that the cardinals elect a deaf, dumb, blind idiot. Because when they do, you're going to be shocked and bewildered when nothing changes. Because it can't change. It's not a human institution. It's a divine institution. She's the bride of Christ. And unless we have the humility to surrender to that, you're not going to get better. And your family's not going to get better. And your country's not going to get better. And the world's not going to get better until we acknowledge the truth. The truth will set you free. Not people who come and tickle your ear and tell you whatever you want to hear and what makes you feel good and helps you to live your life like a beast. You're not a monkey. You're a child of God. And you've been put here for a reason. To come to surrender your life and your heart and everything to a God who is so madly, radically in love with you that he puts up with us as our Father and is willing to forgive us time and time and time again. It's amazing. God's not given up on humanity. Trust me. If he can do what he did with me, you, your situation, your husband, your children, and all their funkiness, God loves them. And God's not going to abandon them. What's your role? Trust and pray. These are unbelievable times, and you're going to hear about that in the talk next with the Archbishop about the Eucharist, the source and the summit, the true body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ. The true Son that makes everything have life. Really. It's the greatest gift. You're going to hear talks tomorrow about one of the greatest blessings for our times, the Divine Mercy message, with promises that are unbelievable. Unbelievable message. Tap into this, my friends. Take my example of this weak, miserable dude you see before you. A priest, yes, but your brother. I'm nothing. I must decrease, he must increase. I am nothing. Pray for my ongoing conversion because I need it. But I want you to remember this. God has not abandoned you or your husband or your children or your situation. Trust him. That's the message for our times. Love him and be a more fervent, devout, informed Catholic than you have before. If that's the one fruit you get from this convention, that's the best fruit you could get. I don't know you, and I'm leaving on Monday. But if this convention doesn't increase your faith, then what'd you come? Then what'd you come to hear? Let it get the fervor going in you. Stoke it, feed it, and become on fire for Jesus Christ and Catholicism. because the Catholic Church is your spiritual mother. Don't do what I did for so many years and say to my mother, get out of my face, stay out of my room, I got rights. That's what so many children do to their spiritual mother today, the church. They smack her in the face when she just wants you to have the fullness of freedom. And baby, don't play outside because there's wolves out there and they'll eat you. Baby, these are the rules. You got all the freedom you want right here, and this will get you to the ultimate playground of paradise. But as your mother, I love you, and I'm telling you, don't play in the street because you're going to get hurt. Remember that as a fruit of this conference. God loves you, and the church is here for you. Time and time again, she will never leave you. Though wounded and broken her membership, you and me, everybody. Trust what Jesus Christ has established, because it alone has the answers that will bring you the fullness of life.